Well, good morning. It is day 31 on the Camino del Norte, and I am here in the port city of Luarca. Lovely, lovely little city here. Very hilly, but very beautiful. So today, rather than walking 9 miles, it was raining this morning, and my foot was a little bit tender from the mountain climb yesterday. So I did take the bus into town, and I've just been walking around, checking out the cafes, looking at the stores. There's a kind of like a street fair going on, so there's lots of tents and vendors, those sorts of things. It's festival season in Spain, so that explains a lot of the nightlife activity and things like that. My room is not quite ready yet. I'm waiting for a word on that. I have a private apartment tonight. And it has just been a lovely day. The rain did finally quit. It's a little bit warmer now. Give you an update on yesterday. The albergue. Not all albergues are the same. So you do need to check your reviews very, very carefully. Yesterday's albergue was small, only 10 people total, but there was only one toilet and one shower, and they were both in the same room. So if someone was taking a shower, you couldn't use the toilet. That got a little bit interesting. Also, the kitchen was very minimal, so you really couldn't cook if you wanted to cook. On the plus side, though, my room was only 4 people, 2 bunk beds, and 3 of the women that were in there with me, I had already met previously on the Camino, so we had a bit of a reunion. And that's the kind of thing that does happen on the Camino. You kind of leapfrog throughout the journey, and you'll see people one day, and then you won't see them, and then you see them again. So that's one of the joys of the Camino. I am going to keep walking around. I do see an ice cream store, and it's still open. I say that because stores will typically start closing up around 2 p.m. and then not open again till maybe around 5. So if you want something, you kind of have to get it and then relax, take your siesta, and then you start again. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And hopefully my room will be ready soon. All right, I will see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, full disclosure. Today was a really trying day on the Camino. Not because of the walk, but because of circumstances. When I got the bus, no problem. Bus was spot on time. When I got to Luarca, I tried to find the hotel, which I thought was a hotel. In reality, it was an apartment. But I tried to find the address, could not find it at all. I even went to a police station, and they directed me to a hotel in the area. And that wasn't right. And I wasn't getting a lot of help with my limited Spanish. It was pouring down rain. I was cold, I was hungry, and yeah, I was a little bit scared, okay? If you're familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, my needs were not being met on the lowest level, all right? Was I scared? No, but I was a little bit concerned because I was a little afraid that maybe the booking that I had was a fake booking, and that does happen sometimes. So I took a deep breath, and yeah, there were a couple tears. I found a cafe and asked one if they had Wi-Fi, which they did not. Okay. What do I need? I needed a cafe. I needed cafe con leche. Give me something to eat. So I ordered cafe con leche and toast. All right, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Now I've got some food. I'm a little warmer. I'm not in the rain. That is good. And I finally was able to get some Wi-Fi access through another cafe that I went to. I went to a couple cafes. And I messaged the person who was running the apartment. Bless her heart, she was so sweet. She said, oh, no problem, you know, and we're doing all this in Spanish and English translations and everything. And she said, where are you? And I'm like, I'm at this cafe adjacent to this hotel. This is where I'm at. Okay, so it took about 30 minutes for us to connect physically. And we finally connected, and Anna was a dear, all right? I mean, she really was. The apartment, there was a miscommunication. I had requested an early check-in. The people who had been in the apartment didn't decide to leave until straight up noon, so she couldn't get in to clean the apartment. You know how that goes. So it wasn't ready. Okay, no worries. She showed me where the cafe / bar was that I guess is associated with her family. I'm not sure, but they were wonderful. She walked me in, spoke to the owner, manager, and another waitress who spoke some pretty good English, and sat me over in a corner. I had an electric plug for my phone so I could keep my phone charged, and I was able to sit there literally for probably about 4 hours and eat. I had a bathroom, I was dry, all was good. And she had time to go in and clean the apartment, take care of everything, and she messaged me as soon as it was available. Yeah, there was a little bit of stress in the morning, but at the end of the day, it all worked out. And this is the thing about the Camino. You know what? Stuff will happen. It could be an injury. It could be an accommodation, a reservation that goes awry. Stuff happens. But you know what? It's all good. In fact, you know, the one cafe that I was at earlier, and I was a mess, all right? I was a drowned rat. And I tried to pay for my cafe and my toast. They wouldn't even accept money. I tried twice, and he would not take any money from me at all. He realized that I was, you know, in need, and he really helped me out. So that was my day on the Camino. It was just one of those days, but it ended in such a lovely way. Anna, when the room was ready, she met me at the apartment. And literally, it was an hour. She walked me through this beautiful apartment, and you'll see the video, and showed me all the places that I should go. And, you know, I told her, I'm like, you know, I don't want to walk too much. I'm trying to let my foot rest. And she told me about where cafes were, things like that. Absolutely wonderful. And then I go down to the cafe where I was first, and those people were just amazing. In fact, the waitress was still there who helped me. And they did not have room for me for a table. You know, everything's reservation only. And I said, well, I can stand at the bar. I'm okay. And like, okay, hang on. And they made room for me at the bar, and they served me a meal at the bar. Again, went way out of their way for this pilgrim. And it was just, it goes to show this is what life is on the Camino. You kind of take it as it comes, and people are very gracious and they want to help. My broken Spanish is effective. When I have Wi-Fi, I have my Google Translate, and that certainly helps. But it really is the kindness of people here. So when you walk the Camino and things get bad, and they will, okay? Take a breath. Take a breath, dry your tears, and listen to your heart. People are good. People are kind, and they will help you. So allow them to help you. All right. Been a wild day today. Tomorrow we have about 12, 13 miles. We have a hill straight out of town. What else is new, right? And the weather is getting warmer. We've got another heat wave coming in, going to be up into the mid to upper 80s. I'm planning on a pretty early start. So I'm going to get my backpack ready, couple liters of water, and get a good night's sleep. So thank you again for watching. Again, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'm trying to show you what the Camino is really like. Not just the beauty shots, and heaven knows they are there, but also the reality of trying to walk 500 miles across northern Spain. It's hard, all right? And things won't always go as planned. But you know what? It'll all be good at the end. See you tomorrow. It'll be day 32. Yay. All right. Have a good night. Bye-bye.